Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Good to be with you again. So today we are going to be talking on how to boost self-esteem. So before jumping right into the topic, I need to lay a foundation of what self-esteem is. Self-esteem is having confidence in your self-worth and challenging your weaknesses and celebrating your strengths. There are two types of self-esteem. We have the low self-esteem and the high self-esteem. The low self-esteem is always feeling negatively about yourself, your action, and your future. It encompasses you feeling like nobody likes you, yes, focusing on your failure instead of your achievements, ignoring your achievements. It also involves you thinking that every other person is better than you, thinking that whenever you do things, there must always be mistake. All those characteristics are characteristics of low self-esteem, thinking that you don't deserve better in life, you don't deserve to have fun, to have great things in life. And you find people with low self-esteem always talking down on people that are doing great and doing well in life. People with low self-esteem also avoid challenges. They are always scared of failing. They never take steps. It is always difficult for them to keep friendship and make friends. Why high self-esteem is feeling positively about yourself, your future, your actions. There are many factors that are responsible for low or high self-esteem, and number one is self-belief. Self-belief is all about the ability for you to believe in your abilities, ability for you to believe in what you can do. This is trust in your own ability and not self-doubt. You know, there are some people that they don't believe they can achieve anything of their own, which is wrong. They don't have a word of their own. They don't have a say of their own. Their character is being influenced by another person. Okay, I met a woman and she was like, I want to be coming close to you, but I don't want my people to say this, my people to say that. And I was like, really? So your people will have to influence your decision in coming close to somebody. That means she does not have a say of her own. She does not believe in what she can do. She's this kind of a person that always wants validation from other people. With that, it is not possible for you to build up a high self-esteem. So our self-belief directly or indirectly affects our self-esteem. It is very important that you believe in your ability. Factors that also affect self-esteem is a person's achievement. A good achievement can boost that person's self-esteem in his own or her own side and other people's side. Another factor that affects self-esteem is family environment. Research shows that a person's self-esteem is built from 2 years. So if you are a parent listening to this podcast, it is important that you try and build up your children's self-esteem. Whatever you want to see them be in life, it starts from 2 years. Not when they are 15 or 16. No, building of a child's self-esteem or of a person's self-esteem starts from 2 years. Whatever is impacted in them from age 2 and above has a long way to go in their lives. If you are impacting on them a low self-esteem, features and attitude, definitely they will grow with that. And if it is high self-esteem, they will also grow with that. Then when they are grown up and they discover that what was impacted in them was not really good, then they start working on it. I had that case of low self-esteem when I was growing up. So when I got to a certain age and I saw that I could not stand with my peer group, I could not do anything on my own, except I had to fall back to my parents and all of that, I started working on it. So you see, what I was brought up with was a low self-esteem, but when I grew up, I worked on it. And now the self-esteem is 100 over 100. So as a parent, it is important that you start building a high self-esteem in your children from a very early age. Once you do that, it will affect their performance in life and they will have excellent performance in life. Research has also shown that children with high self-esteem, children that grew up with high self-esteem, have a glorious life and a good performance in life's activity. So it's important as a parent you impact your children a very high self-esteem from childhood. Other factors that affect self-esteem is task proficiency. The truth is, when you are praised, in a given task completed, it will always boost your self-esteem. But when reverse is the case, it waters you down, it waters your self-esteem. So it is advisable and important that whenever you're carrying out a task in your office or in your home or in any place you find yourself, give it your best, so that the praise will come after that, and so in turn boosts your self-esteem. Another factor that affects self-esteem is feedback from friends and others. That's our friendship affects us directly or indirectly, whether you like it or not. The people that surrounds you have impact on your life. So that's why it is always advisable for you to keep good friends, supportive friends, friends that won't water you down, but friends that will try all their possible best in uplifting your spirit and uplifting your values. So that will bring us to how to build up our self-esteem. Number one way to build up your self-esteem is by praising yourself. You need to tell yourself, I am excellent, I am perfect, I am blessed, wonderfully made by God. It does not matter the situation you are going through at that particular time, but you need to praise yourself. You need to praise yourself. It will bring you out of such situation. You need to tell yourself, I look beautiful, I look gorgeous. Like I will always say in my video, your physical appearance is another factor that affects your self-esteem. So you need to look good. I do say that to everyone, there's a class of things you can get. A chain can go for 200,000 or 500,000, but other chains can go for 200 naira or 500 naira or even 1,000. So go for your class and look good. Always tell yourself, I'm excellent. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am wonderfully made by God. I am strong. I am resilient. I am hardworking. I am independent. The value you place on yourself, that is the same value other people will place on you. When you do not place value on yourself, nobody will place value on you. So you will be taken for granted if you don't know your worth and place value on yourself. So how can you place that value on yourself? Praise yourself. Before you go out, tell yourself you look good. So when you go out there and you meet any mad person that wants to demean you, you have already hyped yourself from home before coming out. So it will not even affect you one bit, because you know who you are. You have showered yourself with so much praise and so much love. So it is important for you to praise yourself. Don't allow somebody else to validate you. Be the first person to validate yourself and tell yourself all the beautiful things you want other people to tell you. So that is number one way to boost your self-esteem. Then you work on what you know you don't like. What you know is not adding value to yourself but taking away from you. It could be anger, it could be insincerity and all of that. You have to be conscious, be intentional in working it out of your life. Number two, stop being a people pleaser. It is beautiful, it is good to help. But when you are helping and grumbling, then you are doing a disservice to yourself. Some people tie their self-worth by helping other people, even when it's inconvenient for them. It is wrong. Learn how to say no when you should say no, and learn how to say yes when you should say yes. I can remember when I was in the university, I was this calm girl that would just go by whatever anybody wants. Okay, you want something from my house? Even when I know that that thing will be in use in no time for me, I will give it out. Then at the end, I'll be grumbling. Okay, my younger sister would tell me, if you needed it, then why did you give it out? I started saying no to people when I had an experience. I was with a girlfriend and she was like saying something and she said, Lizzie, say something now. I said, I don't have anything to say. I agree with whatever you people are saying. Then do you know what she said to me? Mumu, is it every time you agree with everything every other person is saying, you don't have a say of your own? I was like, really? Really? That was the day everything changed. I changed it for them and they were like, this is not the Lizzie we used to know. I said, no, because I choose to be simple. You don't take that for stupidity. That was the day I started saying no, when I needed to say no. And I can tell you, it is sweet. Say no when you need to say no, and say yes when you are convenient to say yes. Don't tie your self-worth to other people. Don't tie your self-worth to pleasing other people and inconveniencing yourself. Always say no when you need to, and yes when it is convenient for you. So stop being a people pleaser. Stop it. You. Stop it and get your life back. Another way to build your self-esteem is to raise your value. What do I mean by raising your value? I mean step out of your comfort zone, learn new skill. Add value to yourself. It might be going back to school, it might be taking a course online, it might be learning new skill, maybe tailoring, bakery, perfume making, and what have you. There are so many skills out there. It could be digital skill, affiliate marketing. Just add value to yourself from time to time. Low self-esteem people are people that do not take opportunity. They don't see anything challenging. They don't challenge themselves to do better. They just want to remain at their comfort zone. If you must build your self-esteem, then you must add value to yourself from time to time and season to season. It's non-negotiable. For you to have a high self-esteem, you need to raise your value. Raise your value. And you need to know something about everything happening in the world. High self-esteem people, they are current. So be current with happenings in your country. Another way to build up self-esteem is to stop comparing yourself with others. Know that you are in a class of your own, in your own lane, you are running your own race, and God is your promoter. The Bible made us understand that those that compare themselves with others are not wise. You have to stop comparing yourself with others and appreciate your differences. They are not fighting what you are fighting. They are not going through what you are going through. So why should you compare yourself with other people? Finally, we build self-esteem by letting go of negative people. The people you surround yourself with, whether you like it or not, they have impact on your life. Yes, they do. So surround yourself with great supporters. Could be family, could be friends, but people that uplift you. Because when you surround yourself with negative people, or you take in negativity in your body, spirit, and soul, and what you will bring out is negativity. But when you surround yourself with positive people, with optimistic people, you will be hopeful about life. So it is important we disassociate with negative people and embrace friends that will have positive impact on our lives. So we have come to the end of the video. I believe you were blessed by it. Yes, it's quite knowledgeable. So please,